Hi everyone, Redneck Computer Geek here, and today we got something a little bit different. We've got a GEHL Skidsteer 4615, and we're going to be installing these traction tracks. They are from tractiontrack.com. Here's the information. This set, all said and done, shipped here to the state of Maine, was $985 at the time of purchase. And we're going to see if we can get these set on. Now, these are a universal track. They are a cut-to-fit system. And as it is right now, they are way too long for this particular skid steer. They are made for larger wheelbases and then cut down to fit on a unit of this nature. The other side note that is critical to point out here is that you have to have about 2.5 inches of clearance between your tire and whatever is running down through. Now on this GEHL, there is this unit here that sits in the way of where the track would run. So what my friend Mark has done is he has offset the tires, and that gave him a solid amount of clearance behind here. When you get your traction tracks, you need to verify and make sure that you have these couplers. These are what hold the track in place, and without these, it doesn't work. So double and triple check your packaging. This is the condition that the package ended up showing up in. I'll throw a little snidbit in here of what the package ended up looking like when we opened it. On today's episode, I hope this is a brilliant idea. Mark drove forward to create a set of tracks here on the mud so that we could be able to line these up exactly where the machine ends up without having to guess at it. The other thing that I wanted to point out while we did this was that one end has a singular hook, and not that it matters, but the other end has 2 links on it. Well, now we'll let Mark start it up and see if he can get it on there. Make that a minor intermission while we try and get it warm enough to start in the first place. We'll be right back. Welcome to Maine Life. There we go. One kerosene here. One giant Golo. There we go. About 15 minutes into this escapade, we've got it tipped up using the bucket. There is a jack stand underneath the front for safety. And as you can see now, we can pull this up and around and get it as tight possible, and then pull this one up and around and be able to cinch the two together and figure out the coupling between them. One side note that we did notice when we were doing this is that when you tip it up, the skid steer does almost come down and pinch the track underneath the rear. Just the design of this model, something to pay attention to. So now we're going to see if we can get this up and over and fight with it. We'll be right back. It's a pretty good representation of how much extra that is in this set. So now what we've got to do is figure out about where this is going to come up in order to join, and grab a grinder and cut this off. Now, this is grade 80 chain, so it'll be interesting to see what happens when I hit that with a grinder disc. Update. About half an hour into this project, What we've got now is we've got the two links coming out of here, and we've got this binded into here. So we're trying to decide whether we want to cut here and put the master link in right here, or whether we should move it around a little bit. We're going to get a chain binder and redo this attachment and get rid of this strap here in order to double check. Because one of the things to note is these are smaller than those links. So you got to get it pretty darn close before you can clip it together. One side note, make sure the pins are going away from the tires so it doesn't bite into the sidewall. This has got plenty of slop in it, so we're probably going to have to get one more link out of it later. But now we'll try and get the backside done. Alright, I've been informed you're supposed to cut one slice and then cut another slice and then roll it over and drop it out so that you're less likely to bind on the cutoff. So let's see if we can do it without binding. Now you can slide this back and drop it off of there, and it was safer to cut it that way. Minus the fact they need to be run a little bit in order to tighten them back up one more time. The links are set in. These have been bent so that they'll stay. Like I said before, these are on the outside. And this one's on the outside. As you can see, we've got plenty of clearance between anything that we might hit. Well, we'll do the other side, and then we'll bring you back for a test drive. This right here is a prime example on why it is that you want these. Previously, when that was just tires, it would have dropped off the front in like this and it would have gotten stuck. Now you can see that it binds in and it comes out on that. Doing awesome. This little gem is the reason why we needed the track kit on his machine. It is a terrain following, hydraulically assisted, down pressure capable plow system, custom built by Mark himself. Has right, left, hydraulics. Absolutely amazing feat of engineering. And there we go. Well, that was a really good test drive. I'd like to go and end this video with one or two little things. First of all, these don't go on perfectly the first time. No ifs, ands, or buts. As you can see, it is loose. It's going to have to be readjusted. As it is right now, after about 20 minutes, half an hour, this is how loose it has gotten. And we're going to keep testing it with a binder until it gets to the point that we can take one of the 3-inch links out. The other side note that we've been discussing is that the reason we did this was for dealing with snow. And we were comparing the idea of the cost of these versus tire chains. And the cost of tire chains would be about the same idea as doing this. But we both have come to the same conclusion that these definitely have way more traction than the tire chains would. But they're also a lot more dramatic in beating up the person that is driving the vehicle. So keep that in mind. I hope this video was helpful for you, and have a good day.